Welcome back to Tech Talks from Commercial Baking. I'm your host, Joni Spencer. In this episode, sponsored by Middleby Food Processing, I am speaking with Eric Cruz, president of Middleby's Baker Thermal Solutions, and Kendall Howie, one of the principal food scientists at Middleby's Bakery Innovation Center. And we are discussing some of the latest technology advancements with the RapidBake oven. Kendall and Eric, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for
Yes,
having
thank
us.
you for having us.
Okay, so I know that I have discussed in the past how RapidBake uses the combination of microwave energy and impingement heat, but I'd love to just get sort of brought up to date on any testing that you've been doing to sort of better understand performance regarding specific product types. Kendall, I know you are in the Innovation Center, you're at the BIC, so what has been happening lately?
Yeah, absolutely. We've actually run quite a few targeted trials at our Innovation Center. And honestly, the results have been quite impressive across a wide range of product types. We've tested everything from pita chips to par-baked and also fully baked pizzas, filled danishes, pies, both meat pies and sweet pies. And really, this technology has consistently performed well with these products. We're seeing that it's especially effective for smaller products, particularly with a low profile, items that don't really have that high of a crown height. Microwave energy actually plays a big role here, which gives us a quick and uniform internal heating. At the same time, we've combined this microwave technology with impingement heat, and that takes care of the surface heating, and it gives us that nice browning and crispiness that's so important for products like pita chips, danishes, pizzas, things like that. Another thing we've learned is that when we do use pans, we have to be mindful about how they're configured. Because microwave energy reflects off of certain kinds of metal, if the pan isn't set up correctly and oriented correctly in the chamber, it can actually block the energy from reaching the product. And what makes this oven really stand out is how it combines speed and consistency and product quality in ways that are really hard to match with traditional ovens by themselves.
Oh my gosh, you've been busy. Like that's a lot of testing on different products and configurations. That's a lot of work and a lot of research. And I'm going to ask you another question around consumers. They are just more and more asking for products with less sugar, with cleaner labels, with added nutritional value. So how does this microwave impingement oven help your customers when they're trying to reformulate or develop recipes that are meeting these demands?
That's another excellent question, Joni. Honestly, it gets right to the heart of something that we're really focused on right now. As anyone in R&D knows, those kinds of changes can totally shift how your product behaves during baking. For example, when you cut sugar to boost fiber, you might see differences in browning or moisture retention, and that means that your oven settings often need to be rethought. We collaborate closely with our customers to rework their recipes specifically to best suit this system. Sometimes that means adjusting ingredient levels, but it also includes selecting specific functional components that will support their desired needs. So structure, color, flavor. Our food science and baking teams even partner with ingredient suppliers to test out things like alternative sweeteners, resistant starches, plant-based proteins, and that's all done here at our Innovation Center. And with this oven, we're able to move quite fast with testing these formulations. We can run several, iterations of recipes in a single afternoon. But just as important as these quality traits, we can help our customers scale these benchtop successes into real world production environments, which is what's really important, right? We can do it on the benchtop. How does this translate to a production environment? And that means dialing in microwave power density, impingement airflow, and as I alluded to earlier, even pan geometry and configuration to ensure that that product heats appropriately, evenly, and also with the new formulation. And then on top of that, we can validate the shelf life as well as the sensory performance to make sure everything holds up. And the end result is really that cleaner label product that will still deliver on taste and texture and visual appeal, which is, in my opinion, exactly what today's consumers are looking for.
Another challenge that bakers are facing is the workforce. This is not a surprise. It's something that comes up almost in every conversation that I have with bakers is finding talent, keeping talent, bringing talent up in the bakery. Does the RapidBake have any kind of tools that help make life easier for the workforce?
Yeah, Jenny, we've certainly baked in new tools into this platform to enhance our customers' experience, to improve efficiency and reduce downtime. We consider one of the key advantages of this oven, aside from its baking characteristics, is its full washdown features. It will greatly reduce our customer sanitation and maintenance requirements, allowing bakers to focus on making their product and less on day-to-day upkeep. In addition to that, the workforce challenges oftentimes affect, not just the amount of time you have to do things, but also the technical expertise of people and experience and turnover and these sorts of things. So these ovens will be launched with real-time performance monitoring, predictive maintenance support, meaning we want to anticipate equipment challenges or failures before they happen. We believe that if we can help our customers plan for these types of things, then it will also help them deal with some of the problems or challenges they have in the workforce and help us train their people up. I mean, it is definitely something we hear from all of our customers on getting new people or keeping people, but they invest in their people and we're investing in our customers to help them. So our digital systems will alert customers when equipment's likely to fail. We'll guide them through proactive maintenance steps. We'll provide videos and online support to train their people. We're also working on efficiency and waste monitoring systems that will alert customers when anomalies in performance are detected or if there's ways to improve output or efficiency.
One of the hardest places to work in the bakery is in the oven area. So I applaud you for focusing on the machine in ways that make life easier for the workforce because it really is key, I think, to retaining employees in that area. But I also love that you're thinking about training tools. So I have another question for you, Eric. Can this machine be retrofitted? Is it something that is because the technology is so new? Are we looking at a completely new machine or is there retrofitting that can go on?
No, I mean, there is retrofitting that can go on our existing machines. Obviously, Baker Thermal has a long history. So this system was developed to not only be integrated fully into the RapidBake type oven, but it can be a standalone system that's deployed just for monitoring and information, providing input back to either maintenance or operators or whatnot, or we can do full controls upgrades to existing ovens and have that fully integrated as well.
Right. And that's another thing that I hear from bakers a lot also is, equipment like ovens, they're built to last a long time. But then when the technology upgrades come, then they might feel kind of stuck. Like my oven works great, but I would love to have this technology. So that's amazing that you all can sort of retrofit some of those tools. Are there other ways that Middleby is helping support bakers with training and education for technology like this?
Absolutely. Yes. So one of the biggest advantages I say we have is our people. We bring to the table in-house expertise. We have it right here in our innovation center. Includes me, of course, as our food scientist. We have our master baker extraordinaire, Jay Fernandez, and a team of process engineers. We all work directly together with our customers to fine-tune the system based on their specific formulations as well as their production goals. So really, whether it's adjusting the product's characteristics, troubleshooting bake quality, figuring out how to maximize throughput for a new SKU, regardless of what it is, we're hands-on throughout the entire process. All of that helps us really to support product development, train our factory teams, and solve real-world production challenges that our customers are facing every day.
Okay, so I love this because, there might be this assumption for an equipment manufacturer that your focus is just on building the equipment, but you have this well-rounded team that is looking at it from so many different angles. So I'm curious then, what are the steps that bakers can take to learn more or even get involved in the product development process?
Absolutely, absolutely. So first off, honestly, we are really just getting started with this technology and what it can do, and other capabilities within our BIC for our equipment offerings. And so when it comes to individuals who want to be a part of this, my direct contact information will be available at the end of this video, and I invite you all to reach out to me directly if you're interested in reserving time to test in our Innovation Center. But also at this year's upcoming IBIE show, Middleby's oven technology will also be available for you to see in the Oven Alley, specifically at booth 1025.
I love it. I'm so excited to experience Oven Alley. I am very thankful for both of you to take time to get me up to speed on what's going on with the RapidBake oven. This is incredible technology. It's advancing and progressing really fast. And like I said, it's a 360-degree view of the baking process, and it's about more than just the equipment. And so I really appreciate you both coming to the table to explain all of the perspectives and all the work that you're putting into developing this technology.
Absolutely. Thank you for having us.
Thank you, Jenny.